To the newers, welcome to part 3. Imagine buying a Toyota Quantum with your last money and then it crashes 2 days after purchase. Yeah, that's what happened to me. Hey, Marasai collab. The story is on part 1 and part 2. So now that we've already fixed the inside and the outside of the car, let us focus on the main part.
Now let's fix this engine and get it to start.
After the accident, the engine block had a crack. Okay, so we took out the whole engine from the car and deassembled it. Now all that was left was this full Lego piece. Now the next thing we had to do was take the engine to engineering so they can make it brand new again and assemble it once they are done. And then obviously we had to get a brand new engine block. So So we got this proper engineering team in Benoni.
How we here at the mechanic?
It's not the mechanic, it's engineering, my guy.
We're gonna stand inside the engine. As you can see, here's the engine here. This piece Lego. And we look like a para, eh?
So now our job was to wait for them to be done. Now the problem is that I was rushing them because the Quantum had bookings, so they were done in a few days. But now for a reason I've already mentioned before, I had to buy a new engine. Yep, I had to. So I did. So we went back to where the car was bought and we got an engine.
That's the one I'm gonna buy because the other one.
Okay, everything was sorted, the engine was delivered and had to be stripped again so that it can fit onto the mountings of the car. So as I mentioned in the previous videos, I had to go for 2 days, and when I came back, the car was stripped and so many parts were stolen. I said this in the previous videos and had to replace things once again, especially the electrical components of the car. So I was going spare shop for spare shop and I was just looking for the parts. I got everything. At this point, I had nothing. I had lost everything. And as I mentioned before, the car got kicked out of where it was parking, and I had to get another mechanic. That mechanic I got from the streets, and all he did was steal almost everything. Intake manifold, sensors, throttles, literally almost all my dashboard, wiring harness, relays and fuses, so many things.
Let me take you through what the previous mechanic stole from the car, yeah?
He took everything here, and we're gonna go to his house. He took my whole dash here. I don't know what other wires he took, but this is where you put the diagnostic tool. So luckily he didn't take that. And then he took some sensors here. He took my coil connectors. He took most of my dashboard parts. And guess what he did? He used it to fix another Quantum. Got paid on that job and used the money for some. We're going to him today, don't worry. We're going to him today. We're exposing him face to face. So in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly what's going on with the engine. And we're going to go to the previous mechanic. And we're going to ask him what exactly did he do to the engine? What is needed? And what must I do next? You understand? I'm not going to use him as the mechanic because he did me wrong. But we're going to go to him and ask him exactly what's going on. What should I do? You understand? And what did you do? And then let me show you the engine real quick. So when I got that street mechanic, everything in the car was replaced. The wiring was perfect. The engine was brand new, of course, as it is right now. The timing was proper. Everything was proper. And then when he came in, he just said, okay, this must be a wiring problem. So what did he do? He stripped all the wiring. I don't know if you guys can see this. I had to replace everything again. This is from Fortuna. As you can see, it's red, green and white. And then this side where it's not corresponding, this side is like brown, red and black. So we had to, you know, and then this thing, it doesn't send spark to the coil packs anymore. The coil packs are in the house, the computer box is in the house, so it doesn't send spark to the engine. And then he also stripped off some, this is the oil thing, this just is the oil sensor thingy. And then there's a camshaft that I bought. This is a brand new camshaft. I mean, I book crank sensor. This is a brand new crank sensor. I got a cam sensor. This is also a brand new cam sensor. Look at what he did to the wiring, guys. This is not only on the engine, but he also did it on the fuse boxes. One fuse box here, second fuse box here, and the other fuse box is here and here. Literally, guys, this is all him. But stay tuned and help me try and get this car to start. Né? So right now our plan is that, let me show you what I got from the diagnostic tool. The diagnostic tool sent me these things. So many error codes. Please just pause, guys, to read now. Yeah. So we cleared all the code. And when we speak about the mechanical part of the engine, everything is perfect mechanically. The oil is new. The whole service kit is brand new. The gaskets, the spark plugs, the Like almost everything is brand new in this engine, mechanically. But the only problem we're facing now is the wiring issue. Okay, not so long ago we brought a mechanic. His job was to diagnose the car. He diagnosed the car. We got this error codes. We got this codes, and then we asked him, okay, how much would you charge me to fix this? He gave me a price tag, and I was like, okay, that's reasonable. Can you do it for us today? That guy doesn't even know the negative and positive of a battery. First of all, he says the problem is the timing. Guys, the timing is perfect. Let me show you a picture of the timing. I did the timing. This is how it looks. The timing is perfect. And then he says, and I just looked at him, just like, nah. I don't think this guy knows anything about cars. He just has a diagnostic tool that is expensive, and that's how he makes his money. And guys, that guy was so confident. Like, he convinced me, guys. He convinced me that he knows the job. Okay, I allowed him to do it. And then every time now I crank the car, it burns the coil. It burns the coil. So they say there's an impulse, and then I just said, okay, stop, bruh. This is where we end. Let me try get some money so I can get wiring. I'm gonna get a new wiring, and after I get the new wiring, stay tuned. I think next week Sunday I'm gonna post a video of me attempting, or just stay tuned and see when I'm gonna get the money so I can fix the wiring issue, you understand? And then I honestly felt like giving up, man, but everything was just a lesson, and I took that and moved. This car got into an accident before I even drove it, guys. In other words, before it even went for blessings, it got to an accident. So that's why people are saying, why didn't you bless the car? I didn't get a chance, show me. Car, same time. Guys, throughout this whole journey, I know there's people that have been taking advantage of me, have been sabotaging me, but guys, honestly speaking, I did learn my lessons. I know how to go about things now. I do know a lot about the engine, so I will get the car to start. Let me just get my coins. Let me just get coins. I get the money. I'll get this car to start. In Jesus' name I pray. By myself. Oh, I don't know wiring. So I need to get an electrician, an auto electrician. But mechanically, I'm too nice. Honestly speaking. I know everything about this engine now. Like, I've learned a lot. I've done my research. But honestly, I'm still doing my research about fuses and relays. So guys, here's the game plan. The plan is to get wiring, get a proper electrician, auto electrician, to connect the wiring and the fuse boxes and get the car to start. Not you must go first kick. You understand? And I'm gonna continue posting each and every Sunday, so just stay tuned. Thank you so much for your support. So guys, I know my mistake was to focus on the body and the looks of the car before I focused on the heart. That was my mistake. On the next episodes to come, I'm gonna go to the father that stole my battery, get wiring, and then get a proper auto electrician, and join me throughout this journey of starts in this car. And once it starts, me and you guys are gonna take a long distance trip together. Now let's go to that mechanic that stripped my car like full naked, and ask him what exactly must be done to the car and what's happening, because he knows his thing. It's just he took too much advantage of me. So now we're here by the mechanic that stole so much things by me. This is it. Hello, is Uncle Musa here? Coco, Malume. He's not here. So lucky. But I came back later that day and found him. Yeah. He'll see you in the middle. What's wrong? Why don't you want to veil?
Why don't you want to do?
I'm asking for the car. I'm vlogging for the car. Now tell them what's going on. What's missing? What's everything?
On the car.
On that one.
Yeah.
So why when you crank the car, it burns that coil.
Yes. The update on that quantum, we have to change the BCI. The one that sends the signal to the computer. The computer box sends the signal to the BCI. From BCI it goes to the certain sensors, which when it's wrong or he has a breach, to blow one of the sensor. Each he blows the coils, or he blows the airflow sensor, or he blows the crank sensor.
If it's breached.
Yes.
Oh, that one is breached, ne?
Yeah, it was breached. The reason why when I came with the computer box, when we plug after we collect from Yellow, the guy does computer
From the
box. Yes.
programming.
Yes, and then what we basically did, we didn't know what that guy did it. We plugged it on, we start to crank, and it hits the BCI. So which doesn't get communication from computer box to the sensors. You understand?
See, at least you can explain. I went straight to the person.
Friends, thank you so much for watching. And please, I beg you to subscribe. If you can subscribe and like the video, thank you guys so much. See you guys next week Sunday with the updates. And next week Sunday is where the real project starts. That's when I'm gonna be focusing on the engine and we're gonna get a battery and do what we gotta do. Thank you guys so much for watching. This means a lot to me.